Hi, I'm a tutor for mathsandenglish.net, and today we're looking at square numbers and cube numbers. We'll start with square numbers. As the name suggests, they are numbers which have been squared, and what that means is it's another number that's been multiplied by itself. So the phrasing can be a little strange, but it makes more sense if we look at an example. The example that I've given here is that 9 is a square number, and that's because it can be created by squaring 3. So 9 is a square number because 3 times 3 gives you 9. And you can see that actually if you draw out 3 dots 3 times, you can make a square because it's the same length across as it is down, which is why it's called a square number. Square numbers can also be put into a sequence. Basically, any number can be squared just by multiplying it by itself. So the sequence of square numbers goes by starting from 1 and squaring each number as you go up, and the numbers that you get as the answers are the sequence. To clarify that a little bit further, basically if we start from 1 and we have 1 times 1, that'll still give you 1. So that is the first square number. Then we go up to 2. 2 times 2 gives you 4, so 4 is the next square number. 9 is 3 times 3 is the next square number, and so on and so forth. We'll take that concept a little bit further and look at cube numbers. So a cube number is similar in concept to a squared number, but instead of it just being a number that's been multiplied by itself, it's a number that's been multiplied by itself and then by itself again. So you have 3 of the number multiplying by each other. So as an example, we have 8 as a cube number. So before, when we talk about a square number, that was something like 3 times 3 or 2 times 2. In this case, a cube number is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 gives you 4, times 2 gives you 8, so 8 is a cube number. These can also be put into a sequence in the same way that we sequence square numbers, where you start from 1 and move up, cubing each number as you go. So 1 times 1 times 1 still gives you 1, 2 times 2 times 2 gives you 8, 3 times 3 times 3 gives you 27, and so on. In my mind, the easiest way to remember cube numbers is that cubes are 3-dimensional, and you will write down the number 3 times. And with square numbers, squares are 2-dimensional, and you need to write down the number twice when you're calculating it. Next lesson, we'll be looking at introducing powers and roots linking on from this.